is going on, my YouTube friends, my Patreon friends? How we all doing today? What's going on with my friends in the cave, man? What's up? I got a special request from my friend Andy, and I apologize in the message, man, and I want to apologize in front of everybody, and this stuff's cool. I did not know that I had missed this from that long ago. For my birthday, bro? Come on, man. Come on, man. Feel free to harass me. Feel free to harass me. I say this, I know not everyone's on my Patreon. That's cool. I say this on my Patreon all the time. Harass me, man. Make sure I'm seeing what y'all want me to see because I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I got no problems checking this stuff out. So we got You've Been Warned, the warning at TEDx University of Nevada. And I didn't even know that TEDx did concerts and stuff. And Andy said that like the conversation in between is gonna make me fall in love with them like even more. So I'm looking forward to that. But there's a lot of like really cool TEDx stuff, man. So I'd be curious. I'll post mine. I'll pin mine in the comment below. My favorite TEDx like speech or like presentation or whatever. If y'all got one you want to share too, toss it down below. My friends, let's do this. Let me pull this up and let's go. The youngest? Hold on. What year is this? 5 years ago? Okay. Ah, man, I love how Pow hits these drums. I love it. Like, even just, like, trying to break that cymbal, there's something about that that just makes me so happy. Orange Amp obviously makes me happy. Les Paul obviously makes me happy. Ampeg obviously makes me happy. Everything, man. Come on. Oh, is that Pow singing the harmonies too? Man, this is great. The guitar riff's cool. The guitar riff is cool, man. Like, they're doing something really, really neat about rock and roll. And like, I'm gonna do a little bit of assuming here, and y'all straighten me out if that's the case. I would assume that they pull a lot of their references and like a lot of their inspiration from like 80s hair metal, right? And then they just like open for Guns N' Roses too. Cause like that's where I grew up, man. Like I'm a British Invasion kid, AC/DC, like that kind of vibe, like any of that stuff. Big guitars, big drums, guitar riffs that aren't like metal guitar riffs, they're like hard rock riffs, and I just like this is just so satisfying to me. So I'm curious. I would love to know like what like some of the roots or inspirations were. I know like the Guitar Hero thing started it. I played a lot of Guitar Hero too, man. Rock Band. Sorry, I think it was Rock Band. I love that too. But like, I'm curious. I am honestly curious. You were never next to us. Your life will never gonna love like this. We should say yo. Oh, you left and you killed what we had. Oh, don't come close. All three of them. That was so heavy, man. This is so rock and roll. This could be one of my favorite like tracked recordings. Like, you know, like I could argue a bunch of the performances. I've seen some really cool performances. This one's up there too, but like the quality of like the recording is like, wow. Yeah, you know, and these ladies deserve it, man, because like these drums sound so punchy. That fill sounded so great. That snare drum sounds amazing. The guitar, it's so bitey. So what do they have here? This is a Sennheiser 609. These are cool, and it's like, I think Orange Amps have 12-inch speakers in it, so it's probably off axis a little bit of the cone, or like the middle of the cone still. Y'all let me know. I watched a reaction from Buddy from the Darkness, I believe, and he was playing guitar like along with it. Would y'all be interested, like if I did mic placement and stuff? Let me know in the comments. So I'd be down to do that. I could pull up like a orange amp. I could put some microphones on it digitally, right? So it doesn't kill everyone. It's not a ton of work. And I think this one's like a 57 on the bottom cab. Which just like you're just looking for different tones, right? I don't see where it's placed, but I'll double check that too. But like this guitar like setup, man, I don't even know where I was going with this. This is so great. That guitar riff was great. Like her singing on top of this is great, man. This whole thing is so dope. We're talking about the recording quality. This whole thing is just making me so happy. So happy.
We won't be here. You left us lost when we gave you trust. You left 'cause you chose them over us. You just waste our time. We make amends and then we fight. Until you start to lie. This has become a war and you will stop until we fall. Till we're all gone.
And you know, I talk about this lots too, like that guitar riff being tough to play while singing on top of, because it's not like she's singing something that follows like ba 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 ba. Like it's not like she's singing along with that. She's singing a melody that obviously works with it, but like they don't. My guitar player friends, man, that is hard. That is tough, man. Like Danny's killing this. Danny's killing this, and I think that's a tough riff. And it even sounds like she's bending it a little bit, giving a little attitude. Like I dig it, man. I dig it.
Till we're all gone.
Attitude too.
You left in your care what we had. Oh, you come close 'cause you stand in our backs when you're all alone.
Yeah. Oh my god. Oh, that was my favorite drum fill. I love that stuff, man. It's like almost got like that gospel vibe to it. Oh, come on, come on. I gotta hear it.
Oh, you come close 'cause you stand in our backs when you're all alone with no one to hold. Don't come near 'cause we won't be here. You left us lost when we gave you trust. You left 'cause you chose them over us. It's another
I love that section there. That like back to pow drumming. I love that section. Those shots are so great. Also, I'm gonna try to mess this up. It's Alley, right? It's not ale like the booze. It's like Alley, right? That like those bass shots. She muted those like perfectly. I didn't notice that the first time, but that was really tight. She could have done the shots and let them ring out, but like to do them quick and stop them like that, I think that is like great bass playing. The bass actually, I'm gonna take a second to talk about it. It always fills out the mix just in the right ways, I think. And like there's a lot of tone that's going to come out of her hands. Like some players just have good tone in their hands, but like her setup is great, man. Like she obviously has an ear for this, because doing the 3-piece band thing is tough, man. Like having guitar amps and guitar riffs that fill space, but then having bass to be supportive is really tough, man. She's killing it. She's killing it. We're only 2 minutes into this. Jesus.
Better off or worse, you'll get what you deserve. It's another ball for better off or worse, you'll get what you deserve. It's another ball for better off or worse, you'll get what you deserve.
And you know, like it's rock guitar chords, but it's not like your typical rock. So like if I go back to the 80s thing, it's not your typical rock thing. I think we're going 3, 1, 5, 3, 1, the 5th, and then what's this? Oh, it'll be the 7th, right? Is she playing G sharp here?
When you're all alone with no one to hold, don't come here 'cause we won't be here. You left us lost when we gave you trust. You left 'cause you chose them over us. It's another ball for better or worse, you'll get what you deserve. It's another ball for better or worse, you'll get what you deserve.
Man, that was tough. That was tough. Man, Pal's gonna start stealing my attention after that piano, the creep thing that I watched, and then now this kind of drumming too. And like shout out to like Danny's killing this, man. The vocals are great, but shout out to Ali and Pal, man, because those backing vocals were cool and they were on top of the melody, they were below the melody, and like I'm really bad at singing harmonies below the melody line, like in the voicing below. I even have a hard time with the ones up. So like to be able to switch, man, like bravo, great production, great performance. Sorry, great like intro to this. Yeah, I like this. Lost my coffee too.
Thank you so much. Hello, we are The Warning. We are three sisters with a passion for music. I'm Alejandra.
I'm Paulina.
And I'm Daniela.
We feel so honored of being here playing for you. Thank you so much for the invitation. We are especially excited because we already finished our first original album, and the songs that you're gonna listen today are part of it. We're gonna tell you a little bit of what's it about and why we love what we do so much.
Our album is basically about the 21st century and its society, and some of the things that we would like to change about it. Hence its name, 21st Century Blood. We worked really hard on this album. We put so much time and care into it. Sure, we took a very long time making it, since we were extremely careful to never lose sight of what we wanted our first album to be like. And thanks to all the people who helped us get what we needed, it was possible.
Yeah, and we've had many offers and requests from people who wanted to be a part of our journey. But they always wanted to change an aspect of who we were and what we wanted to do as a band in the business point of view. And that made us feel very disappointed because, I mean, why would we have to change ourselves to be successful? So this album is a result of us completely ignoring those people and doing our own thing because, thank you. One of the most important things to us is staying true to ourselves and what we want to do as musicians. I mean, of course, we did listen to those people and what they had to say, but in the end, we didn't go with it because they wanted to change us for the wrong reasons. For us, music is born through feelings and inspiration. It's art, and it's our creative output, not just business. So this next song is called When I'm Alone.
Ah, man, I love that. I love that whole section. I'm not gonna like vent too far off of this, but I was having a conversation with a friend of mine about The Warning, and he was concerned about treatment of a band called Lilacs, if you guys remember Lilacs. And it's dope to see that they're not willing to fall into any, and like I don't know the Lilacs story too much. He just like he had a relationship with these people and didn't. I'm not gonna get too far into it because it's not my story. I don't know too much about it, but it's good to see that they're like, no. Like I understand y'all are on your thing and it works for y'all. I get that, but like we're gonna do our thing. Like we're good. We're comfortable, you know. And then that way it's on us if it works or not. And obviously it worked. Like thank God, right? But if it doesn't, then that's on us. That's okay. You know, that kind of a vibe. That's what I'm getting. I dig that. I dig it. Hear this. It is a 57 on the bottom cabinet, by the way.
Full of color on the outside, but I only see in black and white. I'm desperate for some light in the corners of my mind. Having hope but not enough, reaching out to find no one. Am I the only soul to have lost all control? It gets hard to breathe, stuck in between our words. Has become my fate reality, and there's no escape from bubbles in my head. It's driving me crazy. Nobody understands. My sanity's not going to last, and I'll fall on through the night. Everyone will think I'm alright, but nobody knows when I'm dragging along when I'm alone. When I'm alone.
This could be my favorite vocal performance so far. I'm just gonna throw that out there.
When I'm alone,
of my drummer friends, she was playing an open hi-hat on this side, so it's set. It's like on a stand. It's probably clipped onto something, but it's set like semi-open, so she can lay into it, and it sounds like it's open. And there could be a few reasons to it. I think she's only playing a single kick drum pedal. I think it's probably more just like for show. It might be a different kind of a tone in the hi-hat itself, but like she could do it in like the regular position. But like, why not? Why not? It looks cool playing like almost like open hand, right? I get it. I get it. If I had the toys and stuff, I'd probably want to play them too. You know, there could be like other reasoning to it too, but it's just like a lot of that stuff is if there's a left pedal going and you don't have time to manage the hi-hat, like the pedal on the hi-hat, then you have like one that's set to like different open amounts. Sometimes you can have multiple of them, but it's just I think it's cool to see. It just looks rock and roll just swinging on that side.
Tear off this page, but it's something I can't erase. I wish I could rewrite the story of my life. What I hide every day behind the master's paint. They say I'm not alone, but do they even know it gets hard to breathe? Stuck in between our word has become my fate reality, and there's no escape from the voice in my head. It's driving me crazy. Nobody understands. My sanity's not going to last, and I'll fall
Hi, man.
through the night. Everyone will think I'm alright, but nobody knows we're driving alone when I'm alone.
Cool guitar solo, man. Very lyrical. And like I've got two kind of opinions on how guitar solos kind of end up happening live. One, it's like the guitar player only plays for guitar players and no one else cares. I'm not gonna say any names. And then there's this where like you're playing for the music, you're playing for the song. I'm sure she could play much faster. I'm sure she could play like much more intricately, but it was so fitting for the song. It was so melodic, almost like lyrical in the like presentation, the layout of the notes. I thought it was beautiful. Very, very well written, very like elegant, very classy solo, right?
Understands. My sanity's not going to last, and I'll fall through the night. Everyone will think I'm alright, but nobody knows we're driving alone when I'm alone. And every day I'll try to keep my feelings hidden inside, but nobody knows what I hold in my soul when I'm alone. When I'm alone.
Ah man, I dug that like that guitar line, the like whatever that chord that walk was. I dug that. I'm like trying to take like lessons here because I'm gonna go back and try to figure that out after. I also dig that you can see Pao interacting with the track. She's going to the MacBook and like turning the track off or whatever. It could just probably just a click track is what I'm assuming. But it's cool, man. I think it's authentic. It's organic. It's real. Like I love it. I love it.
When I'm alone.
Through the whole process, we've had a lot of struggles. It's been a very difficult path. We went through one obstacle only to be greeted by another one, and another one, and another one. And when we thought we were finally finished, turns out there were many more obstacles to face.
With so many difficulties along the way, we sometimes felt very discouraged. But in the long run, all those nights where we couldn't sleep, all those situations that we thought were never going to end, only made us stronger as a band and as a family. We know that anyone can relate to having a struggle in their life and how hard it can be to rise above it. But please, fight. Fight for your dreams and for what you believe in, just like we still are today. Even though it may feel like you're not getting anywhere and that it's just not worth it, believe me, your dreams are worth fighting for, and there will be a positive outcome in the end.
She's really putting in work, eh? Like playing drums is a whole sport. It's a whole sport.
Have accomplished. Thank you. All we have accomplished is thanks to a vital part of us as a band, our family, and we are very grateful for that. Family has been and still is the most important part in this process. We have been through highs and lows together, and keeping this trust or love or whatever you want to call it, keeping it intact is extremely important to us because everything we have done has been because we, as a family, have stuck together. And by family, we don't just mean our parents, which of course have been our main supporters through all of this. And without them, we wouldn't be here today. But by family, we mean our special team that is always there for us and all the people we have worked with and of course, all the people who have supported us through this incredible journey.
Very well said.
And now we value all the work that is behind every album we listen. It's really shocking how we as music listeners don't really notice all the extremely hard work that is put into making an album. And even though it still has a huge impact on us. I mean, you can't deny that there's always that one song that can make you happy just by listening to it, or give you courage when you need it. Music is that one companion that will always be there through everything, the one who will know exactly how you're feeling. Music is passion. Music is hope. Music is life.
We want to thank you all for your time, and we're going to say goodbye with this last song called Survive. You have been warned!
That I don't know why that almost made me choke up. I bet you that'd be so much fun to say. Like, what a dope band name, The Warning. Come on, man. Come on, man. You weren't kidding, Andy. This video is it's like attaching to my heartstrings. I dig this, man. I dig this. English second language, right? Right? Because they're killing this, man. They're killing this. I always try and appreciate that. My dad's French Canadian. I just think that like when people work hard at things, and if that is the case, or just like working hard, because I've heard them speak Spanish too. So like whatever side, it's just I think it's incredible, man. I think I'm just sitting here being inspired. Come on. He's now okay. So after this, I'll have seen all three of them play keyboard. Cool. Okay.
Don't come to me saying that you cared, that I was the one who was never there. Don't come waving your lights in the air. You keep blaming me and it ain't fair. Don't come telling me that you're worried, that I'll be hurting if you're gone. Don't come to me saying that you're sorry. Your words mean nothing. Your words mean nothing at all.
Oh, yes.
The one who was never there. Don't come waving your lights in the air. You keep blaming me and it ain't fair. Don't come telling me that you're worried, that I'll be hurting if you're gone. Don't come to me saying that you're sorry. Your words mean nothing. Your words mean nothing at all.
Ah, yes. I love it, man. I love how she's got that like grit to her voice too. And it's just like, it comes out as like an attitude thing. You know what I mean? Like, God, that was cool, man. That was cool. And to like come sitting down and hitting the cymbal, man. Drummers are rock stars, man. Drummers are so cool.
Sorry, your words mean nothing. Your words mean nothing at all.
Cool. Stick. Wonder if it just broke or what. Harmonies are dope, man. It looks like they're trading between Pow and Ali too, right? Right? Is that what's going on here?
That your heart belonged to me. Now I believe
I'll see that just go flying. I love that. I love that so much, man. Break another one. Break another one. Oh man, she's got like it's like a 4-bar revolution instead of like a almost like a 1-bar, I guess. So she's got the ba da da ba da da ba da ba da ba da 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 da. You know what I mean? And singing on top of it. I've been talking about guitar playing and singing, man, but drumming is it's all four. It's all 4 limbs. Come on, man. Double kicks, okay.
Your words mean nothing at all.
Piano track in there. That's cool. That's cool. Like all that stuff, man, is just to fill it out. It's just to make it sound rich, and it's just they don't have enough bodies to do it because they prioritize what they want to play, and now they have a track, and it's great because I think they've been playing a click track the whole time, anyways, which in my opinion, bands should. And like it's obvious that like no one's faking it, so like I think it's clever. The side of the argument that I think gets missed a lot with tracks is not all bands can play to tracks. Not all drummers can play to a metronome all the time. Even super pros like this tier and all around there, and you know what I mean, like it happens. Not everyone can play with a track, so I immediately think when bands start playing with tracks, I'm like, ooh, this is dope. Like they're obviously A, involved, and B, they can do this. You know what I mean? That's my opinion. Such a wild drum line to be singing on top of. Like that, maybe that's just my opinion. Y'all drummers, let me know. But like, wow, man. Turn it up. Uh-oh. Headbanging too hard. My camera cut out. I was working too hard and the camera cut out. Here we go. It's like a great breakdown. I don't know what's happening with my camera. I just want to rock out to this, man. Cool. I thought she was laying into something with that guitar. I wasn't sure if it was like a big echo or a space echo, or if she was doing like some doubling or like some looping or something like that, man. That breakdown section was great. That breakdown section was great. If y'all want to get real nerdy with me, this gives me vibes of a band called Street Heart did a cover of the Rolling Stones' Under My Thumb, and their whole breakdown solo section, the outro was like wild. It's like one of my favorite moments in like recorded music, and like this is like right there beside it. Great bass tone too, you hear that? It's thick. Oh man, they got great smiles too. You ever just like seeing people be excited?
Muchas gracias. Hasta luego.
I thought this was great. I truly appreciate this as a request because like wow, and like I totally get it, man. I'll probably if I can get reactors to watch the whole half hour, man. That's totally like a good introduction video because like very well done, recorded, production, performance, the like speaking in between, like just like the messaging, the staying true, like great video, my friends. Great video, my friends. I appreciate this. It's been half an hour. I'm not going to talk too much. We could talk about all the Shure drum mics. We could talk about the Yamaha drum kit sounded good. We could talk about the Ampeg and the tone they got. But I think like we've done a lot of that. A lot of y'all are like probably nerdier than I am on that. So let me know though. I'm curious about the guitar thing. If you want, I can kind of do some demos and like guitar placement and stuff. And we might be able to play a lot around with that in the reactions. But till then, my friends, see you again soon.